ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 20 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, I'm your host Harry, and we have our regular Adri. Welcome back.
Yay! Hi everyone. I'm back.
Hey, nice. All right, let's get started. Okay, so today our three topics are not that heavy, a bit light. So we'll try to get this start and quick as well because, as per usual, every weekend we always have things to do, even though it's the weekend. Let's get started with the usual question, Adri. What have you been playing over the past 7 days?
Well, the usual Xenoblade Chronicles 3 still, but I focus more on the Ascension and side quests. Ascension quests, especially, I think I covered most of who I have
Which you
now.
should, and you did. That's a good thing.
Yeah, sure. Last one was Triton. That's about it. I think then the rest I finished already. I just need to continue to chapter 7, then I can unlock more like Monica or Gondor and Noah and Mio, all that lah. And all that. And then I'm gonna get more allies. I proceed with the story a bit. I did the important choice that you mentioned
Oh
before,
yeah, that was awesome.
the hair one. I decided to go for the long
Important.
hair choice,
Oh
the long hair one,
no! Oh no! I thought you were in my
because
side.
that, I usually like short hair, but then the long hair signifies like character growth for Mio. And it feels a bit different, like a cool design change. So any design change in the character that we thought initially that we known initially is always a plus for me. So I picked the long hair right so to show like, all right, she has cheated death per se. Oh, spoiler alert! She has
My
she has cheated
justification,
death.
my justification for
Okay.
short hair is just the fact that she actually complained about the maintenance. So I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I'll cut you some slack. You're gonna be with us for the rest of the journey, so might as well I help you just cut your hair. Okay.
That
Yeah,
long because I
because
don't know. Feel
because to be honest,
yeah.
I personally like long hair as well. She looks very nice, very elegant in long hair, and that's the real reason why I like. But she complained, so you gotta listen to the ladies.
But see, the truth be told, at that point she already used to it for 1 month, so she needs to get used to it more till the end of the
Yeah,
game
yeah, she
for
does
my
look very
session.
nice. Highly agree. She does look very nice long hair, so it's a good choice too.
Yeah,
No right or wrong, like, it's just that.
it's a good one.
So
It's
you
just
just done with that,
interesting lah.
right?
They put it there.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's it. And I need to go to Colony Omega or something.
oh
That's about it.
yeah.
I haven't done. I haven't gone there
You
yet.
think you're done with all the heroes quests, right? Not yet, man. Not
Yeah, I know,
yet.
I know, I
Awesome.
know. I know. There's
You're
more. There's
getting
more.
back to back to back. It felt not nitpicking. Maybe it's just nitpicking, but it felt like sometimes, right, they have so many good ideas, right? They are just not very good at pacing it well.
Uh
So
huh.
when I say they give you back to back, right? Seriously, it is back to back. Back
Oh,
to back.
okay then.
It's like you have so many good ideas, you just cannot contain yourself. You just all together. Nah, bagilah. Free.
We only have like one more chapter left. Here's
Yeah,
everything else.
yeah. Because you can really see it. That's the issue. I think people complain also. It's something with the issue with the pacing, but it's only on the side quests, only on the optional side quests.
Okay.
Because heroes are optional, right? Some of the heroes you do
Yeah, yeah.
compulsory. It's mandatory, but there are, if you don't go and see, you won't meet them. But if you meet them, you enrich the journey you a lot. Again, no spoiling, but
Especially the session
there's
quest. The
yep,
session quest.
yeah, you do get some, how do I put this, some reward in a way by the end because you met them. Let's just put it this way. Which is fantastic. I can't wait for you to play more. I can't wait for you to go to until the end. Then we will see what's the reaction you
Okay.
have for the ending, how that goes.
We'll
Because
see how.
it's
We'll see if
awesome.
I'm gonna stream more as Xenoblade 3 because I got Valkyrie Elysium
Yeah.
yesterday. Finally continue that. But anyway, it's 20 hours, I heard.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 9 chapters. That's what I saw in the trophy list, lah, 9 chapters.
20
So
hours
I'm
for
already
nine
chapter
chapters.
3.
Okay. Oh, chapter 3
Yeah.
already. That's fast. Unless you play longer
Yeah,
than
it's
you.
quite, but the levels are long. Like
Okay.
it took me the whole stream session to finish that one level, chapter 3. And they have like a bunch of side quests, miniature side quests to do over it. But yeah, the I like how one chapter is like so beefy for an action RPG game. It's not as fast paced as Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry, sometimes it can be short or sometimes it can be really short
Hmm.
a chapter. But this one it feels like semi open world ish because the map was so diverse in a sense. Like if you open the map in the game, you see like oh you they open up some areas already, and then when you keep moving, suddenly the map suddenly opens up some more. Like heck, you did might as well show the whole map. You don't bring me down because I see the first map already like oh this is pretty huge. Okay, go to next. When I reach the last area of that one map, suddenly they open up some more. Like, oh wow, okay. So I
This is what
give
they
props
call
out to the
moving the goal.
developers.
This is what they call moving the goalposts. Just keep moving, moving, moving.
Yeah, exactly. Or moving the carrot if you're the donkey or something.
I mean,
But luckily the gameplay is nice.
it's the same. It's the same thing where when people start playing Breath of the Wild at first, right? They thought that the starting area is
Oh
like so
yeah,
big. Actually, it is quite big already.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and then and then it's open up like, wait, that's not fair. That's so huge. But at least they show everything lah. At least the map show everything
yeah,
lah. So it's not like
yeah,
moving goalposts lah. But in a way, maybe they should. But if they do that, that's not really open world already, because you're guiding you through one by one. Um, I
yeah.
hope one day I can play Valkyrie Elysium, but I have no zero knowledge of the franchise. I think I
Just say,
played. I think I played a profile game on the
the PSP
PSP.
days.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I
I
don't
think I think
remember.
Steam would have the same thing because I bought the digital deluxe upgrade, which gives you the PS5 PS4 port of the PSP game for that one battery profile lineup. So I don't know if the Steam version has the same thing. So
Who's
if you wanna revisit back that game, you can just pre-order from Steam the package that has Linux. So when it comes out in December 22nd, you can just play it.
yeah.
Also,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to slowly play through. I'm not gonna play the latest one first because I have zero knowledge of what's
okay, no
going on
worries.
later on. So basically, Zombie Chronicles 3 and Valkyrie Elysium,
And a
and
bit of Gundam Evolution.
of course Gundam Revolution.
Overwatch.
You bastard! You go and buy a season pass, battle pass.
I had to. I
I
needed to
know, I know,
support
I know. I
the Gundam developers.
Based on the way you play and based on the time you spent, I think justifiable.
Yeah,
Justifiable.
yeah,
Because
that's fine.
my when
I'm
I
like
bought,
halfway through the season pass already.
oh, is it? But there's more, right? Because my like for example, my kids, they used to play Fortnite quite a bit last time, because they play quite a bit,
Oh,
so they're quite committed in a way. So I bought them a few season of the battle pass. That's about it. But because they got play lah, if it's just like off and on play, right, then I don't see the reason, the justification to do so. So Gundam Evolution. I'm jealous. You guys know how to play that game. I don't know how to play that game. I wish I know. You give me let me go inside a pro, probably get killed, keep getting killed. Uh
and that's only casual matches, man. We won't play even rank.
yeah, even on casual, so there's like cheaters everywhere.
Yeah, geez.
I don't know how they do it also. Okay, for my case, well, I didn't really play too much, did I? Some Torna,
Oh yeah, boy.
some only didn't get much chance to play. And then I think yesterday I went back to Monster Hunter Rise, which was fun.
Oh, I saw you stream that.
Yeah, it feels good lah. It feels good to because I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is a very slow pace RPG, and then suddenly play a very fast paced action game, right?
In
My
Torna
hand, yeah,
or in Monster
it's
Hunter.
slow. It's
Okay.
slow, but it's faster than. I don't know how to describe that game. A Torna is the combat system is interesting. combat is also fast paced also, but not like split second fast paced like it's like Sunbreak
Yeah.
lah, right? So I'm enjoying going back to Monster Hunter. So aside from that, nothing much lah. I did try to fix my Game Pass PC Game Pass. Trying to my some of the newer games I download, right, always start at signing in. Always start at signing in, but I found a way around just hours ago. So I played a little bit of Deadloop, which is fun,
Oh, okay.
interesting. I haven't played much yet, but I want to play that. Yeah, that's about it. I can't wait next week because I decided to fix my 3DS, to finally fix my 3DS. So I
Oh,
want to
okay.
play more. I have a lot of games up behind there. So I can't wait to put in some of the old games for the kids to play also. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much gaming, just busy, busy, and busy. I think that's comes with life. All right,
Yeah.
let's get move on to our very first topic, which actually happens 2 days ago, I believe, which is the surprise, aka not surprise, news that Google Stadia will be shutting down by January 2023, which is
Surprise.
yeah, but not surprise. Wink, wink. Um, January 2023, specifically at the end of January lah. So I also read that the for because it's a cloud gaming service, so you don't actually own your game if I'm not wrong. You actually bought your game. So Stadia, those people that bought the game, we will
And
actually get some refund. We get a full refund, if I'm not full refund, for all the games they purchased. All the games. And the games that's in that, you're not paying subscription. Google Stadia is not subscription based. You're not like paying like 20, 30 ringgit every month. You're actually buying the full game. So it's like $60, $70 full game. So apparently they're gonna refund it. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know why. That's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be a bunch of money. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into race too specific, like, but I just want to think, right. I want to talk about um why do you think personally why do you think that Google Stadia actually failed, and what do you think that they could have been done better in order to actually be successful? What do you think? What do you think is the downfall of Google Stadia?
overconfidence, I feel,
They
with
actually did a very big
on Google side.
presentation, right? They actually did a very big presentation
Yeah,
on it.
data presentation and the VP, who was it? Phil Harrison, who is very famous for failures throughout the gaming industry, was also in charge of it. So a lot of people already feel something might be wrong with that. And also when they closed down their first party studio before they could even release anything, already show signs that they were like overconfident in what they want to try to do and found out they couldn't do it at that point and just try to cut minimal losses that they can up until now because feels like they really want to go all out with Stadia, but I think somewhere midway, right after they closed their first studio, that first party studio, they couldn't they they just go for third party, right? Third
Yeah, they
party and
just
all
let
that.
all the third party do it.
Yeah, and also I think the internet infrastructure for like everywhere just couldn't handle cloud gaming yet,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, it's not even here in Malaysia.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we're like one of the countries that has one of the Southeast Asian countries that have like 5G. I think I remember reading it somewhere. We're like we're one of the countries that have 5G right now, and we don't have Stadia available, even though Google is investing a lot in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a matter of them not trying to push it enough to a lot of people, and also them trying to do a lot than their capacity.
Yeah. True, true,
Right?
true. I
That's
agree.
what I think.
I I I think I read it somewhere. I think it was during the presentation, the very first presentation. I heard someone say that one of the people that the start the presentation, right? I think that maybe this could be the VP or someone very big, lah, right? When he come up, one of the things that he said is, "I am not a gamer."
Oh, wait, have I seen that before?
I
Wait,
think so.
I gotta check it again.
You did double check. I think it was a very famous phrase. I am not a gamer.
I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna Google that.
You're gonna Google's mistakes.
I am not a I'm gonna see that. There's
You
gotta
can
be a
double
clip
check.
of that.
I'm pretty sure there's a quote on there. Which is a terrible way to start off to have in your first
I know, right?
presentation when you're trying to target broad gamers. It just makes you feel like you're pretty much just a businessman who got hold of this gaming technology and you want to target these people to earn money. It's not like it's made by the technology. They didn't think about gamers in order to, benefit the gamers. So I think that they didn't start off well. I think the presentation was fine. I saw just now I relooked just now the technology where they actually can play from one device and then continue on to another
Yeah,
device and I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
sure
yeah.
did that actually realize, which is a cool tech, but I I think maybe the past few years they will assume that people's gonna do that and then they go outside, but pandemic hit, right?
Um,
So people a lot of time people are at home, so there's no need for that kind of technology to exist. Maybe now if they release it now, maybe they might have a better chance because we are all going out already. But
yeah.
when they lost all the momentum, I think that's the problem, is momentum. When they start, I think they start strong. Okay, I'm not a gamer that one's bottom steam lah. But but aside from that, I think they are building up momentum, but after the first few months, maybe even after the presentation, I just feel that the whole thing just doesn't get momentum because they are not able to fully realize the stuff that they promote, and there's just so many people that criticize, like complain that the technology is just not there, the latency and stuff like that for fast-paced games, especially like there's a lot of fast-paced games in the service. It's just not
Yeah, even fighting
responding
games. They even
fast.
have fighting games in there.
Yeah, so I heard that those game has latency issues, which they actually keep giving update later. The problem is later. So the momentum is not there already. So for business, I feel like momentum is everything. Either way, like momentum is everything. You kind of like need to ride on a high flow or through the flow. They are not just able to do that. And plus, I think I mentioned to you previously. I feel like in a way some I feel like they are also being unfairly treated lah, because it's Google, and then it felt like they are
Google
just
likes to
treat.
kill stuff.
Yeah, they like to kill stuff, and then they're not fully into it, and if you just feel like they are like the maybe money tech giant just trying to nickel and dime from gamers because they know that that video games, actually the industry is much more benefit more profitable than the movie industry. So I feel that's it lah, and plus the momentum thing going back, they didn't release it in as many countries as they can. So
Yeah,
so and plus also it's our fault also lah. I mean, like Malaysia we have 5G, but 5G during that time is only what's the yes 5G, is it? Only yes.
yeah.
Only
No,
now we are talking about several telcos trying to um implement 5G, and even that also there's a lot of a conflict. There's some telcos don't want lah, stuff like that. So currently the only one that's doing 5G is yes 5G. Others no, and yes it's not everywhere. As does yes doesn't cover everywhere.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you're true. That's true.
So
That's true.
we're not there. We're just not there. So I'm like, you just look at, you want to see how we can handle cloud gaming, right? Just look at Switch playing like just try to open up control. Just download
Oh
control
yeah,
demo. Download
I
the demo
tried
of
it. I
control.
tried
It's
it.
terrible. It's terrible.
That's true.
It's terrible. So
I
we're
can
not there
only
yet.
play it if I connect my Switch to the LAN.
Oh, is it?
That's
Okay.
how bad it is, man.
Maybe
Yeah.
you have a better experience. 'Cause I connected through my Wi-Fi and it's terrible. It was really bad. So
And that goes to show that goes to show.
yeah, and I think we didn't cover this, but I think last week they announced like a Logitech is coming out with a cloud gaming
Oh
console,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That thing is not gonna work in Malaysia. This is not gonna work in Malaysia, so don't even think about it. Although you can actually, it's co-sponsored or made produced by Microsoft also because they want to leverage on the Game
Is it
Pass to do it. Yeah,
on the
Microsoft
X
is
Cloud?
involved.
On the X Cloud, right?
Yeah, xCloud plus with Game Pass lah. So which is a cool idea. I just don't know, like, because it's cloud gaming, it's just a cloud gaming thing. So I
Oh,
am,
the G Cloud. Okay, okay.
yeah. So I'm like, it's not gonna work in Malaysia. Just don't buy it. It's either you buy a Switch or you buy. If you're lucky, you can get a Steam Deck, which I don't think Steam
Which is
Deck is
much
available
better.
here. I don't think Steam Deck is available here.
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
Hopefully,
Hopefully. I saw some people actually got it, posted online. So this sounds interesting.
in
Uh,
Malaysia.
yeah, I saw some people post. They actually imported it somewhere, which is gonna be expensive, isn't it? Or maybe they might be able to get
Mhm.
from. I do see some gaming shops nearby where they actually accept some pre-orders, very limited quantities, very limited quantities. So it's almost as rare as PS5, or maybe PS5 is not rare anymore. Who knows? That could be just a joke that keep on going. Um, so yeah, I mean, like the laws. Just feel the momentum is what kills the system lah. And plus, I honestly think that's being unfairly treated. What do you?
I feel
Mhm,
the
mhm.
sorry. I feel like cloud gaming could have been something beneficial,
In the
especially in
future?
a country in Malaysia. In the future, lah. Well, when let's assume our internet is like very good right now, like to a point that we can like waste a lot of gig just leave the streaming like Netflix on and then they just eat away on our hotspot or whatever, that kind of thing. So um, if cloud gaming able to come to Malaysia for real when we have good internet, I think it will benefit a lot of people, a lot of gamers as well. Because let's say the PS5 thing or PS6 or PS7, whatever, the console outage is still happening, then they can just opt for this cloud gaming thing. You just play anywhere on the phone, on their thing. The in concept wise or in written form sounds pretty cool. Like you can play on anything, right? Let's say you have like a 20-year-old laptop, and you just open a browser and then straight away access your internet, your very good internet, and then straight away play the latest AAA game. You play God of War straight away, or you play Destiny 2 or Destiny 3, whatever that time.
Mhm, mhm.
I thought that's a cool thing. Like they don't have to go out spend 3,000, 4,000 for a new console. They just subscribe to it for like what 50 ringgit a month. Or if it's like let's think it's PC Game Pass pricing, like probably 20, 25, not even reaching 50 ringgit per month, and you have the catalog just like PC Game Pass for free or whatever. Then I think that's pretty cool. The Stadia, however, you have to purchase the game again.
Yeah, that's
I
terrible.
think unless you go for Stadia Pro, then you'll be like a catalog thing.
Mhm.
I don't know. I didn't check it properly, but if it's Xbox doing the X Cloud thing, and you have access to all the Game Pass things and cloud gaming, you're freaking golden, man. You're a gamer who doesn't own a gaming PC or console at all. You're a cloud gamer. I can see that cloud gamers can be an emergent race, emergent class in
Immersion
the near
race.
future. Cloud
Immersion
gaming
race.
master race. I can imagine now. Okay, you see the PC master will be cloud gaming master race. But
Uh, it could
yeah,
be.
I think in the future it could be my son's generation. You never know, or your son's generation, or your children's generation. Like the moment they're our age, they'll be like cloud gamers already. And I
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad. I find that an interesting idea.
it's definitely an interesting idea, but I feel like I just feel like that if you're doing that right, you're at a mercy. Also, is you're at quite a mercy of the internet service providers. They
Oh yeah,
are
that's true.
going
Yeah.
to charge you quite a bit, and you do know that even though that your internet, so if you subscribe to if you bought a monthly service of unlimited internet, right, there's actually an invincible cap, right? Like there's actually a limit, even though it's called unlimited Wi-Fi. If you
Uh
actually
huh.
hit it right, they actually will purposefully do something to slow down your internet, but of course the cap is actually quite high lah. So imagine if you are doing cloud gaming, I assume that the things that you need to download constantly is going to be quite a lot.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure how they are going to charge you doing that. Maybe a special package for cloud gamers.
Yeah. They're already doing it for mobile games, right?
Oh,
Like
is
oh, so if like you mobile, I think you mobile has like a special gaming package, like oh play PUBG, or then your data wouldn't be this much, wouldn't
yeah,
use this much of Call of Duty or whatever. I
yep,
think if cloud gaming comes here, becomes popular enough, then I think Unify or Astro Broadband or whatever would try to do like a gaming package
yeah.
for
But
real.
but first they need
Yep.
to fix about the 5G first because they have until now they still can't get an agreement. I'm like, I heard that we're supposed and years ago, a few years ago, when 5G is still like a hot topic, was supposed to be like hey,
Mhm.
we are like we can be one of the first in Southeast Asia to get 5G, and now like come on man, it's like our neighbors are getting 5G already. Until now, it's still you're still fighting among each other. Okay, that's Malaysia for you. We have the heart, fantastic, but we just we're not practical. We always have the heart. We always have the heart. We even have the resources. We just just our people are terrible doing these things.
True, true.
Yeah. So what do you think? How do you think Stadia could have been better? Have we covered this? How do we think Stadia could have done things differently
Okay,
in order
covered
to
it.
be successful?
Mm.
First of all, I'll start first. Um, don't
Okay, you
ask
start
people
first.
to
Sorry about
don't ask people to buy every game. Do a subscription,
that.
please. Like
Yeah,
Game Pass,
yeah. Oh,
please.
yeah, yeah.
$15. What's wrong with you? You don't need. Actually, this Stadia thing, right? I feel like they could just take the hit. Um, like
Yeah, I agree.
like it's like Microsoft just take the
Like
hit.
Google.
Yeah, you want
Like
to,
Google, man.
in a way, they could have just go for quantity. Yeah, quantity of increase their player base. Instead of like trying
Mm.
to assume, hoping that we charge every game for quality customers. Because I feel like they do like this, right? Cloud gaming is not popular yet. You do like this, right? No one's gonna go and buy games that they can't own, right? At
Mm-hmm.
least on Switch, I know that even though it's a digital game, I know I own it. But cloud gaming, I don't think I own it. I'm not sure. I don't think I own it. Once it's gone, his data is gone, and Google is gonna refund. But what if next time? What if they can't? What if next time another company they do cloud gaming and it doesn't work, and
Mm-hmm.
then even worst case they don't offer refund. They have no money for refund. So that
True,
means that
true.
your things are gone. And the worst case is and that Stadia cannot do your save files. I don't think you can transfer your save files.
Oh, that's the
Your
issue they're going through right now.
Yeah, the
That's
achievements.
the issue they're going right now.
If there's any achievements or whatever, it is a small little trinket stuff. It doesn't transfer. For me, I don't care lah. Actually, I do care. Let's say if one day Criminal Chronicles 3 can go to cloud gaming and then everything doesn't work, my 100, 200 plus hours of progress is all gone. I don't want to
Yeah,
play that
dude.
anymore, man. I don't want to play that anymore. Okay, now I'm mad. What about you? So for me, it's mainly it's the subscription. Could have gone through a subscription. What about you? What do you think?
one thing they could have done better is communication towards not just the consumer to the developers.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
some of the devs did not know the Stadia gonna shut down until like the Verge article or something came out,
Wait, is it the one that
and we
we?
had
Is it the one that we saw live during your live stream? Your Hot Wheels one.
I
That was funny.
I think so, yeah. Maybe I posted the Hot Wheels thing, and it got a lot of likes, a lot of
Oh,
likes on that tweet.
I
Like
didn't check.
50 people liked it. It's
Oh, that's
crazy.
awesome. That was awesome. I want to go and
Yeah,
see. I didn't check. I should
yeah.
check.
But
Mm.
but yeah, some devs like, oh, we have a game coming out in like 2 days, and then Stadia decided to shut down. Like, oh geez, like the Google people didn't like communicate with all these devs or whatever.
Is it real? Is it real? What you say? It's
That they shut
like really, really,
It's
really,
real.
really. Oh
It's just,
shit.
it's just like the Hot Wheels thing. Hot Wheels just announced it's coming out on Stadia, right?
Oh yeah.
But the hours after that, you show me that article that is shutting down. They didn't know. They didn't know. Developer knew that Stadia was shutting down. There was not no message from Google to say, "Hey, we're gonna shut this down. You should like roll back your development on it or something. Stop development on it, and you know just focus it on something else." Some developers even they have contracts with Google that they only get paid if their games got released on Stadia.
Okay.
Stadia, Google paid these developers to release on Stadia this amount of money, but it only pays them with it released on Stadia. So now they're
Mm,
shutting down in what, in January. So
okay.
for games that coming out in November, October, I think they still have a chance. But the ones that coming out like after January, February, oh,
No, I don't.
that's kind
I
of
heard.
sad.
No, I don't think games are releasing anymore because I saw the article that the storefront is disabled.
Or is it? That's
Bro,
even worse. That's even worse.
I think that's true because I just watched a video like like yeah moments before our live our podcast. The storefront is disabled. I don't think there's a way for you to actually purchase games anymore. And why would you do that when you
Oh, but
know the?
whoever purchases it can still play, right? Or
I mean library wise, yes, but in
okay.
terms of your
I
storefront
hope
for you to
I
buy
hope
new games, that's terrible.
I hope some people bought Hot Wheels in time, like hours before it got shut down. I'm like, okay, good for them. But
Damn.
but seriously, man, but that's the dev side. But for the consumer, is I don't see barely any breakthrough or even quality of life updates from them that says like Stadia UI gonna be different or we're gonna make things differently, that kind of thing that makes user experience much better. I don't see much. None of them like newsworthy kind of update, right? Like suddenly, like for example, PlayStation would have updates if there's a new update for the PlayStation 5 or 4, news coverage will happen. Like, oh, suddenly there's
Mm-hmm.
a new PS5 update. It's gonna do this. Right? Even to the point that PS4 updates are now just saying security update, somebody gonna post the news about that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly PS4 has a new update in 2022. And it's just security update, and then that's gonna be on the front page or whatever. But for Stadia, we don't see like we're gonna put this feature in. I remember Stadia is like missing some features, right? That would have made it better, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I recall there was one feature that I
Like
kind of look forward to. Like, I remember they say that if you saw someone, that's the vision. Like, if they saw someone playing this game on live stream or something, then you can they watch. I mean, of course, the live stream is on YouTube, lah, right? They can if they actually a Stadia player user, they can just choose to instantly play that game. You know what I'm trying to say?
I remember, yeah, yeah, I remember,
Yeah,
I remember
where's
that. I
that?
remember that.
Where was that? That was like if it was done right. That's amazing
Exactly.
because that was that would actually satisfy all the formal people. You know.
Yeah,
And gaming is
that would have
in a
been
lot
great.
of ways about FOMO as well. Imagine like someone playing like in a way like Call of Duty, like Warzone or whatever it is. You saw these guys like playing. I want to play too. Then just pick up my controller and then just press like a play on Stadia or something like that. Then they just can just start
Mhm.
playing. So there actually definitely is missing features, which I don't think they managed to realize it, which is unfortunate. Let's move on to our second topic. Sorry, third
Okay,
topic, second topic. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure how knowledgeable you are with Silent Hill. But basically
not that much. I don't
we
play much
we
horror.
so this is gonna be a short one then. Which technically it is part of the game name because we actually have a Korea rating for a Silent Hill game called Silent Hill: The Short Message. So it pretty
The
much
short, it's a
short,
short one.
pretty much a short topic as well, which pretty much confirmed that the game is real because it has been rumored for quite a while. People have been wondering, Konami, you have Silent Hill, it's beloved. Why are you doing anything aside from pachinko machines? So, people are wondering, like, let's just take a guess lah. Silent Hill: The Short Message obviously is a game because it's rated in Korea for the gaming part. Do you think it's a full-fledged video game? Do you think it's a mobile game? What do you think it is? I am thinking I'm trying to be optimistic. Actually, I do play some Silent Hill games, not a lot because I find that playing Silent Hill games makes me very depressed, and I try not to do that. Life is depressing enough, so I'm not
Okay,
trying to do that. So am being optimistic and say it's a proper, full-fledged triple A or double A, whatever you call it, video game. Which one would it be? Are you in the
okay.
same boat as me, or do you think it's a mobile game? Maybe it's going to Stadia. Okay, just kidding. Or it could be a pachinko machine.
Stadia it is.
Stadia it is. It's not gonna. It's that's
That's
gonna be a
that's
last
my
game.
that's,
I yeah. A full fledged video game would be my pick. I'm just wondering, what do you think?
I think it might be a mobile game. You
Because
think
of the word short message, is it?
short message is also Korean. Um, what's that?
But
ESRB.
a lot of
Sorry,
games, a lot of console games, not just mobile but console games actually, PC games as well get
rated in
rated in
Korea first.
Korea as well. So a lot of times people will
Yeah.
see through like these countries the way they rate, which mobile game sounds about right as well. But I did hear last time where when they are bouncing out the rumor where maybe it's a game where you play on your console, but then it has some
Mhm.
interactions with your phone. Maybe the phone could be. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe because like like
It could be.
it's Silent Hill, right? When a monster
Yeah.
is coming nearby, right? It's nearby, right? I think something to do with like the radio will in the game, like the radio will react. What if instead of the in-game radio is your phone?
Oh, so
Sons,
it's an AR mobile game, just like Pokemon Go
it
or
could be.
the Harry Potter one. Yeah, it could be.
Maybe like suddenly like
And I
like
wouldn't be
yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like that because Silent Hill, the game is about you exploring the town, right, and all
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine it makes your whole neighborhood filled with fog, and you have to like go around places and find items to like help clear the fog somehow. But you use your neighborhood to like explore it.
And maybe you
You know,
communicate actually
that
through maybe you communicate actually through your a Silent Hill app, and then you talk to people. You have to
yeah,
message people.
Silent Hill.
That would actually be cool. That would actually be cool. That's not a bad idea
Which
too, though.
yeah,
And then if the enemy nearby, right, suddenly your phone just go to statics. Ooh, that actually sounds
Suddenly
pretty
it
good.
vibrates.
Oh,
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's
mm.
not bad actually.
That
If
vibration actually
Konami
pretty
wants
good.
to do that, that would be cool. That would be cool, to be honest.
Kodami, if this is not the game, right, you hire us lah. You know, we give you ideas already. Hey,
We
actually,
give you
that's
game ideas, dude.
yeah, that is actually pretty cool though. I feel like it actually makes you feel very uneasy, like something happening on your phone. Maybe because it's everything happening is on the map, on the app, right? So it can't happen anything. It could be like
Yeah.
it could simulate like a screen cracked. Who knows?
Oh,
If
suddenly,
you want lah.
suddenly you open your app and then the screen cracks you. You'll be like, what the freak? Go down. Take back my phone. Fix it.
and then
And then, oh, it's part of it. It's a game graphic. It's a game graphic. Relax.
and then
Oh,
mist
yeah,
come out.
okay.
Hey, wait,
That's
no,
cool.
wait, what? Why is the mist coming out? The phone is smoking. Okay, um, that's not an app thing already. That would be actually awesome. There's a lot of things you can do. I will find it quite interesting. Just like how the game is the short message. This topic is pretty short as well. So we shall move on to the next one, which is the last one. I think this one I do
Okay.
have more knowledge than me. So PlayStation Stars, I
We
think we
just
talked
talked
about
about
it.
it before. Yep.
Yeah, PlayStation Stars, we talked about it a few weeks back. I believe it's in because it's in one of their state of play. Um, the most recent state of play, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's give you a bit of a context. Basically, it's a premium loyalty program, which it actually gives you points that you can. Basically, the more you play, the more you buy, you can earn points that you can use to redeem basically like rewards, collectibles, digital stuff, lah, right?
Hmm.
In game. So it could be like additional items in certain games for your avatar. Who knows? Stickers. I would assume. But what I wanted to talk about is which for me I feel like I'm not really a fan of. Is that they have different levels when it comes to the program, and then apparently the level of customer service is tied to the
Hmm.
level. So I really have confirmed just now there's level 1, 2, 3, and 4, which
Yeah.
I actually confirm as well in the article, with 4 being the highest, 1 being the default. So apparently Sony is gonna give priority in the chat, basically support most priority, highest priority to the people who got in tier 4. So tier 1 will get
Mm.
punished because they didn't buy enough
Didn't pay
games
enough.
or pay
Didn't buy
enough.
enough.
Yeah, I mean a way they didn't spend enough, lah, right? um, didn't engage enough. Let's just put it this way. Let's go with that way. That's still engaged enough with Sony. They're not friend with Sony, lah. Let's just put it this way, lah. That's why it's that tier 1. I just wanna because for personally for me, I feel like I get it. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 4. You want to do your loyalty program? That's totally fine. Only when it comes to like game collections, rewards. But I feel like in terms of your customer support, you should not segregate based on tiers. It should be whoever comes to you first. Um, of course, the severity also is one lah, but I feel like everyone should be treated equally as much as possible. What do you think?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know about the customer support tier thing, but after hearing it, like that's a douchebag move to even implement such thing. I thought this thing is like to get like extra points or whatever, and then you can use that points to like get full games if you play the game or buy something. I think if it's like that, similar to how um what's that thing? How Nintendo does it with the gold coins. I think
Mm-hmm.
that'll be fine. And they have like other stuff to do to get the gold coins. Not like unlike Nintendo where you just have to buy games or
Mm-hmm.
do certain things in the game to unlock gold coins. All right, to get a claim from the cartridge for the physical cartridge to get gold coins. This one you have
Mm-hmm.
like get trophies, and then if you want to boost, get a bunch of get the games. You don't get the boosted points. But the customer thing, like, oh, wait,
It,
that
it's, it sounds
that's
very
a bit too much, isn't it?
it sounds very scummy.
Scummy,
Imagine,
isn't it?
right? Imagine,
Yeah,
right? Is if Sony did the same thing to their general electronic products, right? So let's say that, right?
yeah.
I let's say my headphone got problem. Okay, it's a cheap headphone. Let's
Okay.
just put it so it's a cheap headphone. I went to the counter first, right? I tell him okay, this is my issue. Okay, can you help me? Okay, he took in already, and then the next guy who comes after me bought a much more expensive headphone. Right. And then he gave
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
even though he's second after me, but they are gonna put my one aside first, but attend to the second
Yeah,
one,
it's
which
like
is
that.
I mean, I'm fine if mine's later because waiting for parts need to go through some technical issue to check with someone else. That's why it's late. It's fine, but
Mm.
mine should not be pushed aside in to let give way to another guy that pays just because he pay more. That sounds very I don't know. It sounds just terrible for me. I don't want. I don't want. I would be the happy one if I'm the one who's being benefit from this. But as a normal person, to see that someone else actually get the benefit just because I didn't pay as much, I feel like that's very
I agree with
unfair
you.
lah.
It's similar. It sounds like that lah. But
Yeah, that doesn't go
I don't
well
think.
with
I
me.
hope it's not the case. I don't see that as an official. Of course, they wouldn't announce it. I don't, of course, PlayStation wouldn't say like, "Oh, you get better customer support if you're like level 4 and above," that kind of thing. But then, that would
I
be like a bad PR move.
Yeah, I hope no companies will do this. Although I think the article does mention it, so I think there was a official statement. If I'm not wrong, I need to double check again. They did say that. Wait. Someone did say that. Well, maybe it's just article, but I just hope it's not. Not real lah. But they say that priority in chat order, which that doesn't sound good. I hope more company will do that lah. But if it is, maybe people should push back because that was not good. In-game items, in-game rewards, that's fine, but customer service should never be tied with how much you spend. Although in real life, we know very well they are
Mhm.
they do that lah. Like it's just normal. You go to shopping mall, they are going to the tent to the guy that the VIPs, rather than a little ant that we spend very little. So yeah,
You
that's
spend 100 ringgit less, you have
no,
lower
you spend
priority.
1,000 ringgit less. Yeah, like nothing to us. 1,000 ringgit is a lot.
Oh, are
No,
you?
no, it isn't. We have this VIP here who spend like 10 times than you. Of course, we're gonna attend to you first. For us, you are nothing because he spent 10 times than you. So we can afford to have less of you than more of him. Wow, that sounds terrible. Um, all right. Yep. Like I said, today this time the topics is pretty light because nothing much really happened. Hopefully, we have something cool
Yeah,
next week. I'm actually maybe want to share some 3DS stuff. Maybe I can play some of the 3DS stuff so I can share it out next week. So I think this is the shortest one we have. But regardless, I still have a lot of fun. So I want to thank Adri for being here. Adri, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for always being here every week.
yeah. No worries, Harry. Thanks for still doing this. We're trying to make like a continue the momentum of this podcast because I feel like it's nice to like talk to someone about these topics instead of just consuming it, so we could
Yeah.
like understand it better. So this podcast really helps lah, really
Yep.
helps out for me, and
Yep.
hopefully for everyone who's listening and watching this.
Yep. Thank you so much for everyone. So as per usual, if you like what we do, just like, comment, share, all those good stuff. Our audio version is always on anywhere that you listen to the podcast. So if you can,
Yep.
give us a listen. If possible, during your commute or anything. I hope our opinions, our inputs actually matters. So whether you agree, we disagree, maybe we might be able to find some people who are in line with whatever we said. So we're just trying to give our opinion on the latest gaming news, which we all love. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for being here, and we will be back again next Sunday. So yeah, thanks so much.
Next Sunday. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
Sorry, our session is recorded on Saturday.
Oh no! He revealed the magic.
Oh no.
It's just like those TV show, right? They always pretend those record TV show and or talk show. They always pretend that it's certain days, but
It's
actually they
live,
record it
but it's
certain days. That was weird when they actually review the magic. I'm like, wait, aren't you doing it today? Okay, I mean, you think about it, that makes sense also. Why would they do that live? They already have to record it a day earlier. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see everyone during the next episode. Bye bye.
bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.